First of all, Jason, congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
I gotta know, what brought you to this project and how did you connect with your character?
What brought me to this project actually was Laura. She was a really big fan of mine already, and I'm a fan of hers. But what really connected me to it was, like, no matter what situation I'm in life, I always have a smile on my face. Like, things could be going the worst, and I'm always going to be smiling. Everybody knows that. So to have somebody sort of take that and add that to the script already was like, oh, this is for me, you know? But I was completely terrified of horses my
Really?
entire life. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this could be interesting. This could be something that not only changes me as an artist, but changes me as a person, you know? So
You were so afraid of horses your entire life, so you had to confront a lot of fears in this.
yes, definitely. Because I mean, this is a 900-pound beast, you know what I mean? And they're prey animals, so they're like, they always spook super easily. But I had a really bad experience when I was like 16, and one of my friends was like run over by a Clydesdale horse, and it was just all bad. And I was like, you know what? Maybe horses ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a good reason.
Yeah. So to get to the point where not only I can ride a horse, but I can actually go through the process to put my hand on a wild Mustang is groundbreaking for me.
Well, they say never work with kids or animals, and obviously there's a lot of horses in this. Can you talk to me about the experience and the training that you kind of had to go through to kind of be this, like, teacher for these horses?
Yeah, well, before I even got to get on the horse, maybe for like a week solid, they just had me, you know, like learning how to saddle a horse, learning how to clean the stables, learning how to clean the horse, learning how to communicate with the horse, and learning, you know, which side to walk on, and, you know, how to stay out of danger, different things like that. But it was something that I loved so much that I would always just, you know, kind of go the extra mile. You know, I was the guy who was cleaning all the horse stables after every day and coming in early to be able to ride and, you know, trying a bunch of different things. And it was really good. You know, I had this guy, he was an Australian guy, actually, you know, and he would always be like, all right, now when you get comfortable, okay, I want you to just get him trotting along that wall. And when I say Jason, you know, just do about a 10-foot circle and get back right on that wall. I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to say Jason, okay? But it was a good time. It was just a really good time. And everybody who had something to do with it was really proud.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And, you know, actors can always take the easy route out. You know what I mean? You're like, call in a double, you know? But I didn't want to be that guy, you know? And as a result, I think we really, really hit the mark.
You really did. And also, another thing that's highlighted in this film is all you guys have such stunning performances.
Thank you.
And you got to work with the legendary Bruce Dern.
Yes.
So I have to ask, is there anything that you learned from him just by being on set with that man?
Absolutely. I learned that, well, because, like, a lot of times as a young actor, you're afraid of your own thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, would this be okay to do? Is this not okay to do? And he has such a bag of tricks, you know what I mean? That, like, when you're in the scene with him, it's never gonna be like you think it is, you know? And afterwards, he's like, you know, I like this kid. This kid can dance. Every time I give him something, he has a move for it. I like this kid. And, you know, like, he was just so seasoned, and he had so much love for it, you know what I mean? And because we're out there with dust and dirt and horses, and, you know, he's kind of just this frail old man, but he was just always ready, you know what I mean? Like, there were times you had to, like, cover him up with blankets, but he didn't want to leave, you know what I mean? He was totally down to stay. I love that guy.
Can you talk to me about the relationship between Henry and Roman and how that develops?
Yeah, it was interesting because it was a lot like me with a horse, you know what I mean? It was like, you try to sort of like press this idea of loving somebody or, you know, having this sort of bond with somebody, but it steps to that, you know what I mean? So his relationship that he has with Henry is directly reflected through his horse. You know what I mean? So we're kind of like in this weird love triangle. You know what I mean? And it's really, really good because Matthias is so dedicated. He's so dedicated. And he's a guy who, like, you know, in the middle of the night in the hotel room, he just, you know, I was thinking about this. You know, so what do you think about this? You know, and he's just really, really, really sticking it. You know what I mean? And when I watched his performance, I'm like, man, I like cried like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, Matthias, I know exactly what's going to happen. Why are you making me cry? It's so good.
You guys did an amazing job. Thank you so much for your time, Jason.
Thank you, man.